Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday and this month's Stretch a Sketch. So, of course, the Sketch Sunday squad, we get together every Sunday and we bring you our take on a fun sketch that has always been chosen by one of us. But on the third Sunday of the month, we play along with the brainchild of the lovely Janet Fritz, who's Galaxy Girls Creations here on YouTube, Stretch a Sketch. The premise, of course, of Stretch a Sketch is we take a 12 by 12 sketch, a sketch that was made for a 12 by 12 layout, and we either stretch it to, let's say, a 12 by 24, we shrink it to, let's say, a 6 by 8 or an 8.5 by 11 or even a traveler's notebook. Or, like I am doing, and I do frequently, I am both shrinking and stretching because I'm taking it down to the 6 by 8 format, but I'm going to have this across a double page. And this is going to go into my sort of everyday, my 6 by 8 album of everyday scrapbooking. And it's just a fun photo of my team while Joey was on holidays, sort of the partial team. There are a few others, but this was sort of the team that we had going for like sort of 4 days in a row, and it was a bit of a challenging 4 days. It was extremely busy. We were short on people. Anyway, it was just so much fun that at the end of the day, leaving the place, they took this gorgeous selfie and sent it along to Joey and I. And Joey and I both, of course, reposted it with Quardruple A team, because that is definitely what it is. And I want to just talk a little bit about the support I got from my team throughout the entire time, the little work marathon for me. I worked 18 or 19 days in a row, pretty much, with maybe a day off in there somewhere. How amazing our team is. So I'm going to sort of take that sketch and spread it across. So the larger here is going to be my photo. So I definitely have that. Then the smaller piece here, always be your awesome self. I'm back into my no limits, and I'm using scrap bits and strips of paper here because I'm really trying to get myself up to that $15 level. I've already given myself $10, as you know, because I basically have no paper left except for bits. But I wanted to get a bit more of the ephemera, pocket cards, and the title pieces used up before I gave myself the full $15. So this is from one of the cut-apart sheets. I then have this larger, and I cut this down a little bit. It was from one of the pocket cards, which I think will sort of go here. Then I was thinking I have this little bit, and I'm thinking I might pop this sort of here. It'll span over the 2 pages. I took some of the words from one of the cut-aparts, and I didn't cut this very well, but I do think I have another one, so I may just switch it out, and I may pop this here, sort of, and have this coming down this area here, which sort of replicates a little bit the design. But now, of course, I need these lovely strips and everything in the back. So I have all of these strips, which I think I am just going to make span the 2 sheets, and I'll sort of cut it down the middle. These are sort of larger. There we go, down there. And then you see when I get here, I could probably, now you see there's a very large piece, so I think I might be able to cut this in 2 and have it sort of come out the sides here and over on this side as well. So you see, and get all of these strips down to replicate. Now, if you look at the sketch, there's also a large square piece in the back. I think I'm just going to let that go. I'm not going to go along with that. Always be your awesome self, and Quadruple 18 can act as my title. And then I'll get just a little embellishing, and I will do my journaling on this card. So let me go get the basic bits of this down, my friends, and I will come back and we will finish that together. See you in a moment. Okay, so as I was starting to lay out all these gorgeous papers, I did feel as though the background was just a little bit drab or pale. So rather than get a piece of paper as in the sketch, I thought I would maybe just do a little bit of inking through a stencil, and I like that. It's subtle, but it does give a little bit of oomph and interest to the background paper. Now, I may go in and outline, although now that I'm looking at it, I don't think so. But anyway, so I went in with a Vicky Bouton stencil. This is one of an older one. I love these hexagons and sort of beehive type stencil. And I got some mint macaron from Stampin' Up! And just did a little bit of inking on the background. I then put my papers together, and I just, as I said I would, use these lovely strips over the 2 pages, popped this up on foam, my photo up on foam, and this was sort of, it was kind of fun to do, but it would have really been tedious to make you watch me do it, because it was sort of like just measuring, doing a little bit of a puzzle to make sure that I had the strips the way I wanted them on the background, and that I did not have little bits and pieces showing. You'll see I do have a little bit here. So we're going to finish this together, but it really does not need an awful lot, and I'm not going to do an awful lot. I'm going to do my journaling here, as I mentioned, but I thought, you see, I had this out to pop here, which is still quite nice, but as I was looking, I have this little gap here, and I had not cut this very well, so I think we're going to go and pop that on the top instead. So, sort of going a little bit away from the sketch, but I still like it, and I think you will definitely be able to see the influence of the sketch. Now, since I'm not putting that here, I do have this little gap here, and I think what I'm going to do is just come in and pop that bit of tag. I had cut this off for a recent layout, and then I didn't use it, so let's pop that there. That will definitely hide that little gap beautifully. So just using up bits and pieces that are on my desk and in my scrap bowl. So I think that finishes that area. Then over here, now I'm thinking of, would I pop a flare there, or is it really just a little bit? I don't want too much dimension in, oh, now you see, I think I'll put a flare there though, just seeing that now. Okay, let's put those there, and we'll come back to that in a moment. I have one of these little banners from Nicole Jones 911, and I think I might just pop that there together with this, although this, I'll have to go get another one, because if you recall, I asked you to vote on one of my layouts whether I should put that on there, and you all said yes, so I'll have to go get another one. I haven't finished that yet, but I think I'm going to just pop that there, just to sort of finish off that little area there. Pop that there. There we go. That will finish that off. Then I sort of had this little snippet there from Bramble Fox, and I'm just wondering whether I wanted to pop that somewhere, but I don't think so. You know, this really could be done as it is, so then just, yeah, it really could, because once I have the journaling there, it really could be done as it is. I still have this magic that I keep trying to get onto layouts. All right, I don't think we need anything more. So the only thing I think we're going to look and see here, whether I pop a flare there and whether that will sort of finish off that corner nicely. Or would I put it down here? Because I have the circle there. You know, I kind of do like that. Just for a little pop of interest over here. I sort of do like that. So I think I am going to add that, my friends. I think I'm going to add that. We'll have one of these here. Pop that up. And that will finish this out. There we go. Pop that there, and would I maybe just pop one here? Definitely not there, not there. If I do pop another one, I guess I would pop it here, but I don't know. No, you know, I don't think so. I think, there we go. I think that will do it. It's going to go into my 6x8 everyday album. A fun little story recorded of the awesome support from my team during my little work marathon and while Joey was on vacation. And don't forget that down below you will have my friends from Sketch Sunday, and then of course everybody who is playing along with Stretch the Sketch as well. Come and see the Sketch Sunday crew every Sunday and Stretch a Sketch on the 3rd Sunday of every month. Thanks for being here, my friends. See you soon. Bye for now.